Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Parasier and thank you for joining me for your online workout. Today's ride is an indoor cycling experience. Perhaps you have a road bike, maybe you don't have a bike at all, you have a treadmill, maybe an elliptical, maybe a rower. You can do all of that with today's workout. Today's workout is an intensity ladder. What that means is the intensity is going to keep going up. The interval lengths are going to get shorter, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Roughly about 20 minutes from start to end. Small little warm up right now with the assumption, of course, that you're already properly warmed up. Let's talk zones. Right now you are currently in zone 1. Zone 1, think of this as your warm up, your recovery, your cool down intensity, a 6 out of 10. Then from there, we're going to go into zone 2. Zone 2, challenging yet comfortable. So you're a little bit winded, you're maybe getting a bit of feedback in your thighs, but nothing overly major right here. So think 7 out of 10. Then we're going to move up into zone 3. Zone 3, challenging, uncomfortable. Think of this as your race pace. Nose breathing, probably not going to cut it anymore. Definitely getting some feedback in those thighs. And then finally, your highest intensity of the day, zone 4, 9 out of 10. And this should be an absolute maximum of 30 seconds. So ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen? We're going to have 1 3-minute interval, 1 2-minute interval, 2 1-minute intervals, 2 45-second intervals, 4 30-second intervals, and 4 15-second intervals. Our recovery will always be a consistent 30 seconds. So when you're ready, folks, you're going to come up, add enough tension. You ready? So add enough tension so that you start to feel like you're moving into zone 2, challenging yet comfortable. So your 3-minute interval has just begun. Often when I teach this interval series with my group exercise participants, they sometimes find that this workout at the beginning is too nice. Don't go in this too hard because you want to save that energy for those last series of intervals that will be coming up later on. So again, challenging yet comfortable is where we are right now. We have about 30 seconds in, 2.5 minutes left. From there, once I say go, you're going to up your intensity. So if you're on the elliptical, you're going to add another level. Maybe you're going to add more tempo. If you're on a treadmill, a little bit more speed, maybe some elevation. The rower, you're going to want to increase your wattage or your strokes per minute. But right now, this is where we are. Challenging yet comfortable, 7 out of 10. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, we're rounding in to 2 minutes left. So we just finished a minute. Let's talk a little bit about the different types of energy systems we have in our body. So we primarily have 3 energy systems in our body. Our goal right now is to be working in our long-term energy system. That's the system that loves oxygen. That's where we are right now. Then, as our intervals get a lot shorter, we're going to move up into our short-term energy system. Now our short-term energy system, we also call it the lactic acid energy system. That system's efficient for about 30 seconds up to 2 or 3 minutes, depending on the textbook that you're reading. And then finally, your highest intensity of them all is your immediate energy system. And that's where we take the energy that's stored in the muscles or it's moving around in the blood, and that helps us get through there. On average, about a maximum about 15 seconds. So those are your 3 energy systems. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 minutes into your first interval. So same thing, zone 2, challenging yet comfortable, 7 out of 10. So we're in that long-term energy system with this interval. Woo! Then after that, we're going to go into 2 minutes. This is where you're going to be in the lower end, what we call zone 3. You're going to be below your anaerobic threshold. So you're going to be getting a bit of feedback. You're going to feel a bit winded, but still somewhat manageable. We have 20 seconds left here, and then we're going to go into our 2-minute interval. That means you're going to have to up your intensity. 15 seconds. How are we feeling? I'm happy you made time to be here with me today. Now, if you're on a bike and you can see your RPMs, keep it somewhere between 60 and 90 RPMs. Maybe a little faster if you'd like, maybe a little slower. You ready? Here we go. Up your intensity. Woo! You can hear my gears shifting. So we're 2 minutes here. Same thing, we've now moved up into zone 3. Challenging, uncomfortable, but this zone 3, because we're always building the intensity up every few minutes, you should feel a little bit of feedback. You should be definitely feeling winded, but you're not in your threshold. 30 seconds in, that means 1 minute and 30 seconds left. I brought some water with me here today, just a reminder to you to take those water breaks. Now you might be asking, Jessica, why are we not taking breaks right now? Because at this point we were working below our anaerobic threshold, so recovery isn't quite necessary. Yes, we're building up lactic acid, but we're able to get rid of that lactic acid quicker than it's building up, so it doesn't become too much of a problem. But when it starts to become a problem, that's when we're going to start taking 30-second recoveries. Woo! You got 1 minute left here. Then, this is where things are going to start getting a little bit more challenging. We've got two 1-minute intervals coming up. You will have 30 seconds of recovery between both. I'm definitely feeling this. I hope you are too. We got about 45 seconds left here. Thinking about, again, if you're on the treadmill, that good heel to toe connection. If you're on that rower, pressing evenly through both feet as you're pressing away. That elliptical, little micro bend in the knee, so you're not hyperextending that leg. 20 seconds left here. Then count them, 2 1-minute intervals, definitely flirting with your threshold. So after those 1-minute intervals, you should be saying, I deserve this recovery, Jessica. Are we ready for this? In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up your intensity. So maybe for you that's more gears, maybe that's a little more tempo, maybe a little speed on that treadmill, wherever you need to be. Woo! So we are definitely right in the middle of that zone 3, 8 out of 10. Notice that nose breathing isn't cutting it anymore. We are 20 seconds into that first interval. Now, I can't really change my hand grips much, but if you're on a bike, indoor cycling bike, change up your hand grip every once in a while, reset those shoulders. We're rounding into 40 seconds. That means we have 20 left. Woo! I appreciate you making time to be here today. Cardiovascular training, one of the best predictors of all-cause mortality and morbidity. So the stronger your heart, the stronger your lungs, the more efficient your muscles are, the longer your life is going to be. All right, 30 seconds recovery, take it. We're back down to zone 1. Now, if you were able to and you saw that information on either your treadmill, elliptical, or bike, make a mental note of it, because we're coming back to do this again. So same idea. We're at 20 seconds. You're going, Jessica, I need more recovery. I know. You're not getting it though. Ready to come back? 1 minute. Zone 3. 8 out of 10. Up in that threshold. And here we go. Think roughly the size of an orange under that chin. Open up those collarbones. Nice long spine. We're 10 seconds in. Again, making a mental note, look at the screen, look at your display, or go by how are you feeling really at the end of the day. We have 30 seconds left here. 30 seconds left here. Nice job. Challenging, uncomfortable, you're winded. Look at the information on the screen. You're getting ready for your 30-second interval, then we're coming back for 45-second intervals. 15 seconds left here. Woo! Is your body screaming for a break? 5 seconds. Mental note of how you're feeling. What's the screen saying? And take a break, please. Woo! 30 seconds. Now, we're coming back for 2 45-second intervals. Now the intervals are getting shorter. What does that mean? Intensity has to go up. So I want you after 45 seconds to say, Jessica, I couldn't do any more than that. Are we ready for this? We're 8 seconds away from getting going. You're gonna wanna start to build up the intensity in 4, 3, 2, all right, 45 seconds just started. So now we're definitely in that threshold. The intensity got a little bit higher. 10 seconds in, ladies and gentlemen. Make mental note because you're coming back to do this again. 20 seconds in, 25 out. Change up the hand grips, reset. Wiggle those toes every once in a while. Rounding into 30 seconds. Woo! You look good, you got 10 seconds. Will you deserve your 30 seconds recovery? I know you will. Are we ready for this in 3, 2, all right, back this off. 30 seconds recovery, we're in zone 1. We're getting ready. When we're done this recovery, back to zone 3, up in that threshold. So your legs should be giving you a bit of feedback, nose breathing, not cutting it. One more 45-second interval. 10 seconds, then we're getting ready. We're gonna be going into 30-second intervals, but let's not worry about that right now. In 4, 3, 2, all right, here we go. 45 seconds, zone 3, 8 out of 10. Woo. So remember, how do you feel? Because your next set of intervals, I want you to feel a little bit more uncomfortable. 15 seconds, sorry I'm a liar, 30 seconds. 30 seconds left right here. Then we're mentally getting ready for 4, count them, 4 30-second intervals in zone 4. Getting ready for recovery, look at everything on the screen. How are you feeling? In 3, 2, all right, back it off, have some water. All right, folks, we're coming back. 30-second intervals, 4 times, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, these are 1-to-1 ratios. That means equal work, equal recovery. 10 seconds getting ready. So we're up to 9 out of 10. Woo! Are you ready? Start to build your intensity up. In 3, 2, and here we go. 30 seconds, 9 out of 10. I'm really happy you made time to take care of your heart, your lungs, those muscles. What brought you here? Everyone has each their own journey. 10 more seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the intensity because we're going to do that 3 more times. And go ahead, take that break. 30 seconds recovery. You're looking good. So is 30 seconds recovery realistic? Chances are it's not. These are 1-to-1 ratios. However, we really want to challenge your body and see a training response. All right, we're 8 seconds away from getting ready for interval number 2 of 4. We will be in zone 4, 9 out of 10, 30 seconds, and here we go. Woo! You're looking good, folks. How are you feeling? Everyone has their own personal goals. Less than 10 seconds left right here. Mentally getting ready for recovery. Look at the information, get that feedback so you can repeat or exceed. Ready for the break? And take it. 2 more like this, folks. 2 more. We're so close to being done. But not really, because you still have 15-second intervals coming up. But before that, 2, count them, 2 30-second intervals left. Ready? Not yet. You've got about 8 more seconds recovery. All right, start to up your intensity again. Are we ready? And go. 30 seconds. Your thighs should be giving you some real good feedback right now. At any point you need to get out of the saddle, please feel free. If you're on a treadmill, don't forget about elevation. Put the incline up. 10 more seconds left here. We're almost there. Getting ready for recovery. And take it. One more. Count it. One more. 30-second interval in zone 4. Woo. Don't forget about that water, folks. 20 more seconds of recovery. Sit up if you need to. Open up that chest. Keep those abdominals engaged. We've got 10 more seconds recovery. Getting ready to do this again. In 5 counts, start to build up your intensity. And go. 30 seconds. Zone 4. 9 out of 10. Ooh. Make a mental note of how you're feeling because you have 4 15-second intervals coming up next, and you're going to up the intensity. 8 seconds left right here. In 5. All right, slow it down. 30 seconds recovery, zone 1. Zone 1. Have some water. Move around. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down to our last 4. Count them. 4 15-second intervals. You'll be at your highest intensity. So if you were in zone 4, around a 9 out of 10, think maybe a 9.5 out of 10. 8 seconds away. We're getting ready. Start to up your intensity. 15 seconds goes by quick, except when you're doing the interval. Go! Nice job, everyone. 8 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 30 seconds recovery. You are in zone 1. How did that feel? I'm having a hard time putting sentences together. That means you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. We got 3 more of these. Will you be able to walk away and say, I did the best job I could? Will you? I hope so. So, doing the best job that you can. We got 3 more 15-second intervals. Start to up your intensity in 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 9.5 out of 10. Or wherever you need to be right now. 5 counts. Look at your wattage. Look at your power. Look at your speed. And back it off. Woo! We got 2 more. Then I'll spend a minute wrapping everything up. I will make the assumption that you're going to properly cool down and, of course, stretch. Check out my YouTube video for more ideas on what you can do to properly cool down and stretch. 10 more seconds. 2 more intervals. Total of 30 seconds of active work left. That's it. In the grand scheme of things, not a big deal, right? Build it up, and go. You got 5 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. Back it off. 30 seconds recovery. We only have 1 more. Only 1 more. You gotta ask yourself, what do you got left? If you can work a little bit harder than where you've been, you go ahead, but make sure you properly cool down when you're done. We got 10 more seconds of recovery. And our last and final interval of the day for your intensity ladder. Woo! Nice job, everyone. 5 more seconds. Start to build it up. Start to build it up. Are we ready? In 3, 2, 1, and go. 15 seconds. This is it. 9.5, maybe a 10 out of 10. Your choice. Woo! 8 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, you did it, folks. Excellent job, everyone. Slow that intensity down right now. You're in that cool down. You did it. Now, of course, I'm only going to be taking a minute of your time. So reminder, what did we do? We did an intensity ladder. So the intensity went up while the interval lengths went down. We journeyed through all 3 of our energy systems. We hit steady aerobic state, We hit our short-term lactic acid energy system, and then we finished up using our immediate energy system, the stored energy in the musculature. You got 15 more seconds with me, and then I will bid you an adieu. Remember, I will have more cycle videos, so you can check those out on my YouTube channel under Jessica Power-Sear. Thank you for making time for your heart, your lungs, and your muscles with cardiovascular training. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me.